Brad, Shelley, sorry, it has been quite an active day, as you mentioned, all the severe weather warnings that we've had and significant damage as well that we are starting to see. Earlier, we showed you some damage on another part of Owensboro where there were some snapped power lines. Right now, we're out front of the Legacy Church just off of Frederica in Owensboro. I'm going to step off to the side. You can see crews already making repairs to a front window. That whole portion that you see exposed there was blown inside, that glass window blown inside of the church when the severe storm rolled through Davis County and the city of Owensboro, and we've been here for probably about a half hour, and crews were already here making those repairs, trying to do as fast as they can, of course, with the rain still falling, but trying to prevent as much possible, water damage as possible as well. Now, there were individuals, we spoke on the phone with the pastor who was inside with his wife and another employee of the church on staff that witnessed and was in the room when that glass blew through. As I mentioned just a little bit ago, we were also in the area of Carter Road. We have video of that as well. That is where a power pole was snapped in half and another one leading to power outages in that area. That was along Carter Road between Flamingo Avenue and West 5th Street earlier this afternoon. Now, the winds were howling, but since that report, OMU has actually tweeted that the power line that you see that was snapped was actually struck by lightning, and that's how that ended up, which also goes in with one of the residents that we spoke with, Brandon McBride. He told me he was outside when the storm rolled through and recalls seeing a bright flash when the damage occurred.
It was clear. Me and my son was headed to the park. All of a sudden it turned black. Next thing you see all kinds of flashes. And all Carter Road is, the power lines are down. So it was a scary thought, for real. I mean, I got pretty scared. Me and my son went to turn around and called y'all, so.
And another resident we spoke with in the neighborhood, as you would suspect, also without power. And we spoke with him on the scene as well. He tells us that they have not been given any timetable of when their power may be restored. But when we were on the scene, again, just a little over a half hour ago, OMU crews were on site beginning to prepare to make those repairs. And, of course, behind me, as I mentioned, here at Legacy Church where that front window was blown in, the crews are already making those repairs as well. As I mentioned, the youth pastor was inside that room when the damage occurred. We will speak with him. You'll hear from him coming up on Eyewitness News at 6 right here on ABC 25. Brad, Shelley.